And here we fucking go again. I'm just gonna test my audio as fucking usual. So let's see. And we go to here. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. How does this sound? Testing 1 2. It sounds fucking great. Perfect. So yeah, here we fucking go again. Third time I'm trying this fucking game in 24 years, and yeah, it's still fucking hard. Jesus Christ. This might be like 500 streams. No, I should. You know, I'm getting a little further every time. Problem is, I still even haven't gotten to the last boss and the last level, for that matter. And that's where shit really hits the fan. Shit really hits the fan. Man, oh man. But yeah, shame on he who gives up. Yeah, I know it. Now, like I said, I could potentially start where I left off, you know, because every time you die, you get unlimited continues on the level you are. The point of this game is, like I said, the frustration is a huge amount of the game. So if I did start at the end, I would not be as frustrated as I would be getting there. And for me, I have to beat this from the start, like I did, like I would if I was a kid. So that is what we're gonna do, and we're off to a great fucking start. Taking a hit off the bat. Literally taking a hit on the bat. Wow. Yeah, the thing is, this first level is really piss easy. I should just have the bad ranks to spam this shit. Yeah. So I've been getting a little into the groove. Problem is the later levels, when I start getting actually real frustration. There, oh my god, I watched through last stream. My oh my, that is some horrible shit to watch. I just keep, you know, I'm talking and while I'm doing that, fuck, I always forget that you lose your weapons. Man, these hitboxes, or not hitboxes, hit stuns. So yeah, hopefully also my English won't be as fucking horrible as last time. I have no idea what happened. I literally can't explain, because I thought, for the moment, I thought like, yeah, it's in my head, I'm tired or some shit. It might have been because I was tired. But still, when I watched it and I listened to my English, I was like, what? How did it get this bad? Because when I watched it, it was literally noticeably. I think the problem is when I start thinking about it. So maybe I shouldn't even talk about it. Let's just conclude it with it was bad last time for some reason. My English really just fell through, which is actually pretty fun in a way. So what should we talk about today? What is the topic? I actually have no idea what the topic should be. I have nothing really specific on my mind. I have a shit ton to do in school right now. So that has been occupying my mind all day. I did have some thoughts about being yourself, you know, and that is a common topic for me. The thing about being yourself, oh fuck, I only have 2 boomerangs? Okay, I have to try and punch this dude to death. Oh fuck, I might die here actually. I don't think I can get this first try, I'm dying for sure, but can I even punch this guy to death? Now that might be hard. Let's see if we can do this. I'll get back to the subject at hand when I... Oh no. Punching this dude. No, that's not happening. Yeah, okay. If I time it. I have to time it. Okay, wow. Yeah, you don't have that many invisibility frames. That is for sure. Okay, come on. Fuck, you have to... He's so fast. Oh, that dive. I don't even have time to fucking react almost. And I take that hit every time. Oh, 2 now. That's fun. Okay. We have to actually have ammo when we face him, so I can't just fucking rush through this all nilly-willy. So yeah, the thing about being yourself, and as I said, this is a common topic for me, because it is something that has always been central in my life, and I think even more recent years, because I wouldn't say because of my age, I'm not that fucking old. Don't even fucking try to make it seem like I'm old. But it is something that has, as I've grown older, and it still is something that is a part of my life, I guess. And just the fact that it is still something that is a big part of my thought process, I would guess you could say, is in itself something that makes me think a lot about it and put a lot of thought in it. Here's the thing though, I've always struggled with the thing, oh my god, so many enemies in the game are just fucking ass if you don't have weapons. They really are. How much? I have 40, that's enough. Are there more enemies? Yeah, there's the ninja dude down here. 45, and it's the boss, right? Yeah. I'm gonna just die first try. Actually, that is totally fine with me. So I'm not gonna waste any boomerangs, I'm just gonna take a hit and die. The thing is that... I mean, when you are at my age and you still have the thoughts about like... can I just remember to select the boomerangs? And you're still thinking about these things, you know, what does it mean to be yourself? Am I even myself, and who is that? Then you really start thinking about it. Like, if I had the same thought process all this time and I still... Okay, maybe I should just shut up for 1 second, please. Yeah, 3, go. 4? Are you crazy? What the fuck? I've never seen you do 4. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna dive a lot now. Fuck, he's behaving weirdly. This is really unorthodox for him. Oh, come on. Oh, you ass, you absolute ass. Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't have to jump actually. Come on, dude. Yeah, he's busy. So yeah, the thing is that, like I said, wow, I'm just rambling. I just have to get to the fucking point sometimes, you know. The problem with being yourself, my thought process lately has been, the main problem is being yourself. If you're going to really be yourself, you have to accept the problem with that, because the main problem about being yourself is you might find that some people don't like who you really are. It sounds silly, but that's really the main problem. If you're going to be yourself, it's scary facing the fact that some people will not like you. Actually, in my case, I find out that, you know, a lot of people don't like me. And I don't mean that like in a way that, yeah, people think I'm an ass or they don't like me, but there's so many people in your normal life that you disagree with, or that you, if you would behave like you want to do and who you are, they will find you like annoying or disturbing, or they might think a lot. I like this different for every people. This different for every people. It's different for everyone depending on who you are. You know, when you're not yourself, then you're going with this milk toast, middle ground, like you are yourself mostly, but you try to keep some things, you know, back or hidden because you know it's like it will collide with other people. I mean, sure, you could argue that like, oh, you don't have to like be yourself all the time. You're the you who also don't want to like get in conflict with other people is also you. But that's the thing for me. I'm pretty bad at doing this half milk and toast. Like, if I'm going to be myself, I have to be myself for real, you know. And that is something. I'll tell you that. So that's a struggle, but I'm just having to come to terms with, even in that aspect, when you realize that some people you didn't have to collide with if you just hid some parts of yourself, and the the bad feelings that come with doing that is still for me preferable to the fucking feeling I get, oh my god, when I feel like I'm just withering away parts of myself in favor of getting along with other people. And of course, I mean, fuck, if you don't have to like be all up in people's grill all the time if you're that kind of person, or and if you feel like, yeah, you can be like, you have all these opinions that you know will like annoy some people or whatever. You don't have to do it. It's only really a point when you feel like, man, I would want to say something, I would want to be myself right now, and you hold it back because you feel, yeah, I shouldn't. As long as you follow that, there's no problem. I mean, if you feel like, nah, I don't want to annoy that person, or it's not really something important to me, or whatever, I don't know what your reasons are, what is part of you that you're holding back. But when it's part of you that you feel are being hidden in favor of other people, that is a problem. Oh, fuck that guy. Always that guy. I always get hit by this fuck. Is it the second boss? No, it can't be, right? No. We're not even close to the second boss. And here I can farm ammo, yes. Perfect. I think actually I don't. I use the gun. I think I can just do this with hand. I just have to get the timing in. I should just crouch and do it. It's safer crouching, I think. Two? Oh fuck, what? Alright. I don't know, this game sometimes it feels like it's something with like the RAM randomizer, or I don't know what it is, because it was tie up, but that one, it's supposed to drop 3 robots, then have a short pause. There it dropped 2, had a very short pause, and then just went haywire. I don't know what that is. One. What the fuck is this? Something about the can't be, and I think this maybe can't be like a certain amount in frame, because now it's just dropped in non-stop. What is this? It's some mechanic I don't get. Because you see now, if you watch it now, you see it dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping, it just keeps dropping. When I get down here and start punching them, one, two, 1, 2, 3. So what is it that makes it? Is it because they're not? Is it because they're dead or some shit like that? I have no idea how this works. That's That's really weird, actually. So yeah, then we also have like, man, I want to have this lighthearted and more, I want to have this lighthearted and fun conversation, you know. But when I'm talking all to myself, the things that come up in my head when I'm like, not stressed but streaming, but the things that pop up in my head from playing Batman at least is it ain't the funniest fucking conversation. I mean, I saw some dude drop by right now. I had a viewer just some minute ago, and that feeling, you know, when you finally have like someone watching it, and it's there for like some seconds, and then it's just gone. That feeling, man. Oh, it fucking sucks, you know. You had like the potential to excite someone to feel like, oh, wow, this is a stream I've been waiting for all my life. Finally, some dude that plays fucking Batman on the NES and talks about his own existential crisis. That's the dream, man. I've been searching so long for this. And then he fucking drops. He's like, no, sorry, I wanted some dang meme joke thrown in there, you know? Like, talk about Harambe. That's really in the now, you know? Harambe. That's really... Fuck. So, well, what happened to Harambe anyway? Did he die? Are people still putting their dicks out for Harambe? Man, what the fuck was that? Dicks out for Harambe. It has to be like... I really like the Harambe shit because it was... first off, I felt pretty good for this gorilla, you know? I mean, he didn't give a fuck, he's dead, but... In a way, if gorillas also have like... If there was like gorilla ghosts, man, that's a fucking scary thought. But let's say there are gorilla ghosts, and Harambe has some way of actually understanding not only his gorilla ghost vision of the world, but also the human aspects. He now has like all this enlightened capacity to understand the world around him, and he gets us. And let's... Oh, fuck, come on. Less Harambe and more punching Batman. The thing is, this is fine anyway, because even when I die, I still keep the ammo, so I can just keep going now. Yeah, as I was saying, I have this... Oh, fuck. That if Harambe some way, the ghost gorilla, that I in some way actually hope doesn't exist, because that is actually scary. I don't know why that feels more scary than human ghosts, you know? Maybe it's because they're physically intimidating, but I mean, a ghost, it doesn't really matter if it's... A ghost is not like more intimidating because he has a huge physical ethereal body, is it? Maybe it is. I mean, a snake ghost would be scary. Oh man, this jump. A snake ghost is way scarier than a human ghost. We can at least conclude that. Man, do I have to jump? Go all the way here now? So I don't feel too bad about feeling like a gorilla ghost would be in some ways. Oh, this is tight. Scary, but... Man, okay, I have to get some shit down. I have to get to the fucking point. If I talk a lot, that's fine. I can't fucking mumble on forever because I'm trying to like play and also trying to get to the point. So, what I was going to say, I think that if Harambe had this understanding of the... Well, now I'm gonna take a shit ton of damage. Oh, come on. If Ghost Gorilla Harambe had an understanding of our world, I think he would like people pulling their dicks out for him. That feels like something gorillas would think is funny, you know? I think gorillas have... Monkeys in general, I think, would really appreciate our like dick, cock, balls, fart shit joke, you know, like I think they have exactly the same humor as a 5-year-old, 6-year-old child. I mean, we come from the fucking monkeys, and at that age, and I mean in so many aspects, our whole life, I mean, there are some like basic shit we will always find funny. Like people like you're out in some middle of nowhere, you're out in the woods, and someone has like carved a dick on a tree. It's so stupid, but that is the fucking best shit, man. That is... It's not the best shit, but that is something that... It's like... You can say like some humor, like those advanced jokes we tell each other, human, you know, jokes with finesse and humor with finesse, you know, all that shit. Those are subjective to us humans. Those are cultural and shit. But a dick carved on a tree in the middle of the woods, out in nowhere, I think that is objectively funny. I think like there's like, if there's any objective truth out there, it is that random dicks scribbled randomly somewhere for no goddamn reason at all, more than being juvenile, that is objectively funny. God loves that shit. 100%. Oh shit. Already? Fuck, I got her easy. Okay, first try, baby. Let's do this. First fucking try. I got this bitch down. No problem. I have so much ammo, I don't even have to spare it. There we go. Let's make the perfect fucking easy peasy jump up here. Man, I'm getting good at this fucking game. When I finally beat this game, oh fuck, I'm gonna watch some motherfuckers speedrun this shit and I'm gonna be so mad. Come on. Oh fuck, I just have to wait until I see him open. I don't have time to do that because, yeah, if you just wait until he opens, it's gravy. Go. I really like this boss actually. This is my favorite boss in the game because I think the way it's designed is, oh fuck, too. It's really fun. I like the way it looks. I like does it have like stages and shit, and I really like that it's hard in some maneuvers the first times you do it, but the way to beat this is you have to figure the boss out, and that is something that so many games gets wrong. You know, it either have to be like hard mechanically, that's fine, that's also fun, but having a boss that you feel really fucking accomplished when you figure it out, that is something many games lack. And here we go with the same fucks that I hate. I can't describe how much I hate these fucks. Oh, don't spawn again, please. Oh god. They are the worst. They might be one of my most hated enemies in any video game. And I had completely forgotten them until I turned this on now again. They're so... I hate everything about them. Oh shit. Man, some ammo sure would be nice. We have fucking none now. Yeah, move my robot dudes, please. Oh. No ammo? Okay. Didn't want it anyway. That is... Oh! Oh my god, here we go. I'm dead. I'm probably dead, right? He's gonna fuck me up. Yeah, I'm gonna die to this. I'm going to die to this. Because this is what I mean. This is so... Once you get into like a bad position here, you can't take... Oh no, I have to take it with no ammo. I hate this fucking frog locking motherfuckers. Oh! I wish I could go into this game and punch them in real life. That has always been my real dream. I wish I could go and fucking destroy them in real life. Man. Come on, get out there. No. Oh man, the problem is now I have no ammo until I get past them and because I'm gonna keep having no ammo. Okay, I won't be pulling my dick out for these guys. I would pull my dick out for Rambo. I won't pull my dick out for these guys. The only way I'm pulling my dick out for these guys is if I'm going to fucking have my way with the corpses just to fucking gloat. Oh, they're so bad. And they're so big. Jesus Christ. Come on. Move. Come on. Am I stuck here forever now? Oh, thank you. Now I can kill this one maybe, and I can get past him and get some more ammo. Need that. Thank you. I should actually just save ammo and try to kill these guys without Yeah, we got this shit. Man, the controls are so good. That I can make that tight jump so confidently is an attestament to how good the controls actually are in this game. I mean, it has its downsides, like, but it's in most ways this is a good game. Come on, you fuck. Yes. Don't die. Thank you. And there's a third one here, or fourth one here, right? Yeah, this is gonna suck ass. Nah, I'm dead. I didn't even think about. I was so focused on that fucking jump, fucker. But I have some boomerangs now. That is good. Come. If you can just get them to jump past you once and then back with a long jump, they're okay. But when they start doing shit like this, that's when. Fuck, are you just gonna stand there? Do it. Jesus Christ. Whoa. So I don't know what to make of this. I've seen some viewers popping by. And that's actually really surprising. Actually, having someone pop by and even notice my stream, that is actually something. However, they all left. That's like, oh fuck you. You want to have some, you want to feel like some accomplishment? No. With all your accomplishment comes also like the horror of like feeling how entertaining is this fucking shit. And that is, oh fuck, come on, no. Jump. I should actually write something here. Let's see, I'm just gonna fix this. Wow, there's a lot. Why are all Twitch emotes so fucking ugly? They're all like so fucking ripped from like a bad PNG image and shit. They all look really wonky. Man, and I really don't like them getting like this super big when trying to hover above them for some reason. What is that? Are these all streamers? Fuck. Are these like famous streamers? I don't get this shit. That is weird. let's see, let's just pick. Alright, enough shit talking, back to the fucking game. Batman, you there? My dude? My bat dude? There you are, my bat dude. Go. Is the audio like lagging? No, that has to be... I'm imagining it. So Boomerang actually suck versus these fucking robots for some reason. Oh, it's you. I'm just gonna fucking run past you. Can I do... I think I've done this before and it never fucking works. Nope, it doesn't work. You can't run past this fuck. Why am I dropping frames? Why? There's nothing like taxing going on my computer right now. Is it? No, it should be fine. Oh, that is so unnecessary. I was almost there. Oh, come on. Yeah, okay, something is acting up. Why is it cracking like that? is it acting like this? I could do it like this. And if I instead I can monitor shit from here instead. It work. 1 second. Man, my eternal struggle with like fucking around with technical shit for no goddamn reason. Sometimes I'm even wondering if I'm just escaping the horror of actually producing the stream rather than just fucking around with technical issues of the stream. Like this. Okay, this should work, right? Let's see here. Yeah, this should work, right? Yeah, this should work. Perfect. Man, back to the actual game. How many boomers I have? 22, that's something. Let's go. I just want to get past this level, because this level really is the one I dislike the most, because those guys appear later again, but not in these numbers. Are you just gonna stand there? You're just gonna wait until I fucking throw them, are you? So that is a good question, actually. Can humor exist in a fucking vacuum? I mean, because in a way it's weird. Like, of course it can also be entertaining, but this feels like me sitting in like a box. I'm locked in a box for some reason, and I have to be entertaining inside that box with myself, because I mean, oh fuck, no ammo. Come on. Oh, this is actually good. Jump. Oh, no long jump. Please let me just get through here. Yes, you fuck. Oh no, don't go after me. Yeah, that's fine. Poof, that was a good choice, actually. Fuck, that was good. So yeah, being funny or entertaining in a vacuum. I mean, of course you can. This is not like I'm saying like this possible. Fuck. Some people are just natural entertainment. Entertaining. But for me, it's weird, because of course, I mean, I don't really fucking know. I have to stop this. In a way, I realize I have to stop this. Oh my god, I always jump down there every time. Are you just gonna jump now also? No. Those short jumps make it impossible to punch these guys safely. That is the pits. I'll find my way. Come back in like 5 months when listen when the madness of solitude and streaming to an empty space has driven me crazy to the extent that, oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? I just want to not exist here. Okay, am I going up here with no ammo? I have to find some way to get some weapons. So yeah, give me like some months, and the horror of being solo streaming will definitely have made me unstable to the degree that I will be entertaining in itself. that's putting a lot of fucking faith in yourself. Yeah, when I lose my mind, this is coming after I had the conversation of being yourself. When I'm so lost in dread and and all that shit, then finally then you will love me. When I'm dead inside, your love for me will be eternal, I promise you. Can I do this without weapons? This is ass. This is ass. The thing is, those robots are harder than the jumping fucks, but they do not frustrate me in the same way those guys do, because these guys are straight up hard, because they shoot all the time, they never never stop firing, and that's it. They aren't like frustratingly mechanically, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna try and spawn that fucking robot like I always do. Just have to run back and forth with some, I don't know what pattern actually makes him despawn, but you do it in the right way, he's gone. And that's actually really, really helpful, because he is a motherfucker to get past. See? And I think if I remember correctly, I don't have to worry about weapons right now, because I will get them. This guy you always have to jump and punch, because he can trick you down if you're not careful. Yeah, and here you can farm. Perfect. I'm just gonna gun farm them. It's the safest way by far. So why do we like superheroes? And I don't mean like powerful superheroes. Of course we love the power about them. But why are we so enticed about people dressing up in silly costumes? Because that has to be like something inside us. I wouldn't dare to go as far as say like universally, or like it's something about humans in general, but we do like, apparently, because otherwise they would have been selling like a lot of superheroes without costumes and shit. We do like the aspect of someone dressing in like weird garbs, pretending to be like a bat or a spider, or even if they're used to a Superman, you know, they have to have like a cape and blue spandex. And yeah, I'm gonna give this a fucking breakdown. It is actually, most of the superheroes we have today, most of them are pretty old. Oh fuck. That is actually really unnecessary. Yeah, most of them are old, you know, and I don't mean like the fucking scruffy McGee and like they have their old man balls and shit like that. I mean Batman is from like what, the 70s I would assume, or some shit like that. All those Marvels, and Superman also, they're really old. But yeah, I guess were they used dorky in that? But it can't be that they were dorky or were like silly taste in those times, because I mean those heroes are still popular, and the new superheroes that we put out are also like, they follow the same fucking trend. There's nothing new about it. So there has to be like something fundamentally human about, I guess, hiding yourself, like being someone else, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. It's maybe it's just the aspect of having like this hidden persona about you, because I think a lot of like entertainment is, in a more or less direct way, you identify with them. I mean, if you look, even if you're watching Batman, you think, yeah, Batman is really cool. In a way, I think what you're doing is, they are cool, but you're imagining you are them in some known or unknown way. Robot? Hello? Yeah, there we are. Fuck. I thought you had gone, my friend. A little sad. What? Alright, so how... what is it? I don't know what it is that makes them disappear like that. I have no idea. It's something about going back and forth, but I don't know the exact thing that makes them disappear. I think when they disappear out of frame and you run away far enough, you go back, they try to like respawn them or some shit, and they can't respawn because these are big enemies. They're not supposed to respawn every time you like leave the area. So that fucks them up somehow, I guess. So yeah, anyway, I think we want to like identify with the heroes. Is it the boss now? Yep. Fuck, I'm gonna... Do I have lift? Oh, fuck, no. Oh, no. I usually want to just power through this fucker with just throwing boomerang like crazy. And I would want to like die now and start with full HP and throw boomerangs at him. However, I don't have any continues, so I have to throw him down with boomerangs even when I have half HP. So I'm not even gonna try to dodge this guy, because this guy is a fucking pain in the ass to dodge. So here we go. No, fuck. Game over. God damn it. Yeah, so that is something I should actually watch out for. I should make sure when I have just one life left, I should just die. Fuck. Do I have... Yeah, of course I have them from the last time. So yeah, I guess like hiding ourselves and being somewhere else than who we are. Yeah, I forgot to my dude. I'm gonna despawn that big fucking robot, and I don't think he's despawned now. I got a feeling he's not despawned. You see? Yeah, he is. Weird. The question is though, is the animal thing just something that happened, or is it something that comes easy for us? Like, I mean, the funny thing is, I think it could be something inside us, because if you look back on like religion, take like Egypt comes very easily. They basically look like superheroes. I mean, Ra and all those half Anubis, all those fucks. They more or less, like, you could take straight out Egyptian depictions of Anubis or Ra, and I mean, they're not more silly or less silly than Batman or Spider-Man in any way. They're basically the same shit. So there might be like... And I mean, all those heroes we're watching, they're also like... They are more than humans. That's a common aspect. Like, they have great responsibilities and they have to protect us, and those are who we look to when we need salvation and saving. So, I mean, are superheroes just, in a way... a substitute for gods, and that is that, if that's so, isn't that like, what are gods? Are gods something that if you took like humans and put them like on a random island, like okay, follow me here and hear me right. If you let's say you took like 50 babies, you kidnap 50 babies. And you put all these poor fucking babies on a deserted island, and let's say they all make it to adulthood. They somehow, these are crafty babies. They know what they're doing. They don't fuck around, these babies. They don't need no adults. They're fine. They're fine. The babies are fine. Relax. And the funny thing is, they would eventually... Fuck, I need to concentrate now. They would eventually, I'm 100% sure, the same generation that grew up, assuming they make up a language decently fast. Would it make... That's actually a harder question. Would it make up a language in these 50 original babies? Would they be able to communicate in some way? I guess. I hope for their sake. This sounds pretty lonely, actually. I'm starting to feel sorry for these babies. I'm thinking I shouldn't even have put them there in the first place. But yeah, they would make up gods. I'm 100% sure of it. They would have gods. If it's so... it wouldn't be like the super complicated shits, I assume. It wouldn't be like, yeah, the sand god of the Eastern Beach, blah blah blah, he has 50 heads and 5,000 cocks, and all those cocks bless... 1,000 cocks bless every child man on this island. I don't think that's the way it would express itself, but maybe they would, like, when shit goes wrong, it's our inherent need to explain bad shit happening to us that it has to be for a reason, you know? When these man babies on this island, one day, like, one dude just gets eaten by a fucking shark out of nowhere. Swimming, trying to hunt for like seashells or some shit, or pearls. I don't know what these sea babies want in life. And you know, the rest of the 49 babies, they have to come up with some way of making sense of that. Like, he's dead. All of a sudden, it could be them dying for some unknown reason anytime. Suddenly the man sea babies are faced with their own mortality. And just saying that it just happened for no reason, you know, it just happened. He was unlucky, and luck doesn't even exist. It's just something that happened, you know. The sea shark man baby was just eaten by a shark because that's what happened. That thought, I think, for the man sea child babies are so fucking terrifying about not just what's gonna happen to them eventually or could happen. It's also about like the whole existence. Even if they are simplistic, the man sea child shark fearing babies, you know, they're not like, they don't have the most complex inner thoughts because they don't have the like language and linguistic skill to formulate the thoughts. So even if they are like the biologically same capacity for intelligence and reasoning as us, I imagine they wouldn't be as complex in their inner thoughts, even if their emotional framework would obviously be the same. They would need to find a way to stave off that fear, and that would become gods. It would be like the shark god. Yeah, the shark was a god and ate Steve Man's child baby because he didn't do his dishes like I fucking told him yesterday. So do the fucking dishes, or come on, say that I can kill you. Yes. So yeah, do the dishes, or like this shark will eat you. That's what happens. We have to like throw every fifth dish into the ocean for this shark. I don't fucking know. But that's how I think it works. And that is Batman. He's a god. But he's a fucking weak god. Oh no. Okay, so those guys have unlimited range. I was thinking, what is the difference about the green ones? Come on, why these fucking cunt fucks again? I can't stand them, and he fucking spawned again also. Oh, I was just changing weapon. Don't do it to me when I'm changing weapon, please. Oh, bomb. No, I'm not dying here. Maybe I should just die here, actually. I'm gonna get some ammo, and I'm going to die. I haven't lost. Actually, have I even lost any lives? If not, I don't see a reason to dying, actually. Let's check. Yeah, I've died. I'm just gonna keep going. Fuck, I don't want to bother with that shit. Fuck. So I've never been religious. I never believed in any like religions per se. I've never believed in gods or God, you know. I've been spiritual all my life, I think. But a lot, even when I was a kid, you know, it's weird. Even when I was like a 6-7 years old kid, I was thinking about. I was thinking way too much as a kid, I would say, probably. I was like an old kid. Even then, I was like old. But I would think about like why we came here, and even then, I was never even close to thinking like the Bible and shit like that made any sense. And because my family is not religious in a way. I mean, both me and my brother are named Christian names for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Like, and I'm like, do you call it baptized in like the normal Christian church? Yeah, you do, right? I'm all that shit. But I wasn't like taught to be like Christian or religious in any way whatsoever by my parents. But I did go to Sunday school, which is a pretty funny story actually, because I only went there because, I mean, and that's the point, I guess. They had like this huge. It was in the basement of this church in my local village. That sounds pretty shady, actually. Like the the basement of the church. That's where we teach the kids about God. But that was basically it. And it sounds weird, but it was a really fucking cozy. It's a really nice church overall. And the basement, I mean, I remember going down there on Sundays, and they had this really fucking... That's what I was gonna get to. It's so weird because for me, a lot of the motivation was they had like this really fucking good sandwiches. It's true, they had this really, really good sandwiches. You know, some kind of sandwiches, it's something about them, you know. I think many people had that. Like, you were at the friends when you were a kid and you made sandwiches at your friend's place, and it was the same fucking toast you had at your home. It was the same, like, maybe not exactly the same, but like it was toast, butter and cheese, and like a glass of milk and some cocoa and shit. But for some reason, I don't know if it's because people stored like the shit. Now that I'm 16, they store their fucking sandwiches differently. That doesn't make any sense. But the place you are when eating sandwiches as a kid affects the way they taste. I'm gonna do a fucking study on this and find out if the sandwiches actually like taste differently for kids. I have no idea. I have to stop making these hypothetical experimentations on all these poor children. I don't know where it always comes to that, but these sandwiches you would get in the church with like some cinnamon cake also. Do you call it... What the fuck do you call cinnamon cakes? No, that can't be what you call them. What the fuck do you call them? It's like the Christmas crackers, you know, the brown ones with like a lot of spices. What the fuck do you call those in English? Man, I sure wish I had some fucking chat members right now. Everyone who's watching this right now and are not in chat and are watching this for some good awful reason, found this and decided to watch all the way through here. If you're watching this now, shame on you for not being in chat and helping me with this question that I'm losing my mind. Okay, I have to actually I have to look this up because I'm going crazy now. I can't even put it on my head. It's called what is that? What you call them? Oh, I thought. Oh my god! What? No, for real? Oh my god, that's actually weird. They're called ginger snaps or snaps. I always thought ginger snap was like a drink. I thought people like, oh, some ginger snaps would be good. I thought that was like a German word, like, oh, some ginger snaps. Because, you know, in Sweden we have, and now I spoiled that I'm from Sweden, who gives a fuck, but schnapps or snaps, that is like hard liquor. That is like vodka and shit, that's schnapps. And I always thought ginger snaps was like ginger hard alcohol that some people drank for Christmas. Huh. Well, you learn something new every day, I guess. That's weird. How could I not know that? Well, it's not that exciting, actually. But anyway, so yeah, we had this sandwiches and the ginger snaps. The first thing we would do, we'd get them. We had like some free time. They had a shit ton of toys. Jesus Christ, now that I think about it. It was like a child trap or something, because they had... You went down to the basement, you had like this corridor, and you went to this first room to the right. That was like the big... what do you say? Meeting room, or whatever you say. We had like 3-4 tables with a lot of chairs. And you went there, and the first thing you took like one sandwich and like one ginger snap. I always took like fucking 5. I didn't give a fuck even then, because I mean they had like this huge fucking baskets full of the shit, and I'm like, man, I want some ginger snaps. Why not? And yeah, and that room was just also filled with toys, like this, and every kind of toy. You know, it was like teddy bears. It was like toy cars. It was like fake ovens. Does that even make sense to say fake ovens? I think that's not like only a Swedish thing. I don't think so. You know, like, no, it can't be. Like they had like, my memory tells me they had 2 fake ovens, and that is in itself really fucking weird. I mean, it makes sense. Maybe they like got donated on some shit, but if they would come to the conclusion about a fake oven would be fun for the kids, and someone were like, or we get 2. How about 2 fake ovens? Like, why? No, but maybe they want to bake a lot of cake. But like Steve, they're not real fucking ovens. They don't need 2. They're not gonna actually making. Okay, am I actually losing ammo when I should be gaining ammo? What the fuck is happening here? So yeah, like Steve, they're not fucking real ovens. They don't need 2 of them because they're not gonna be actually making it. They're like wood boxes, more or less. Why would you want? Why would you ever want 2? Yeah, okay, but maybe if some girl's making like ginger snaps in her oven, again, Steve, they're not real ovens, but yeah, they're making imaginary ginger snaps in one oven, and some other girl wants to make like bread pudding. Why the fuck would she make bread pudding? Anyway, she's making bread pudding, and they're like, it would be nice if she had her own oven. But then again, why not just get 10? And they fucking fired Steve. He never went there again. Man, I like Steve. Yeah, he had visions. Like, you should be like Steve. You should have visions. Like, why get 1? I actually, now I think about it, when I get kids, I'm gonna buy my first kid 2 fucking wood ovens, and he or she is gonna be so confused about it one day when like he or she grows up and becomes like not that old, maybe like 6. She's gonna have like a friend over, and they're gonna ask, why do you have 2 ovens? And she will have no answer for it, or he. I'm thinking she, and that's I want to say she because I imagine I will be thinking that I need to move. I can't be here all day. Fuck. I instantly start losing everything I worked so hard talking shit there for. Yeah. Oh, fuck you. Straight up fuck you. Come on! No. Why do they? I want to find the sad thing I said now. I want to find the guy who designed those fucking jumping frog fuckers. And then I realized that this game is so old that he is probably dead. The guy who wanted to make those things I hated so much as a child no, I didn't die that many times. Come on. That shift 25 maybe. He's probably dead. I shouldn't be so angry at him, but I am. I wanted to say I'm glad that he's dead, but man, that sounds fucking mean to say to some dude I never even met. I mean, it wasn't like he did something unspeakable, but that was the thought that come up into my head, like, oh man, I'm glad the guy who designed these fucks are dead. But he did a great game. But maybe it was like an intern or some shit. They're like, let's name him Steve also. They're like, Steve, make an enemy. And like, he said like, oh, okay, what enemies do we have? And he checked them out, like, we have these running dudes. Yeah, what do? They just run. They do nothing else than run towards you. Okay. Can you make something similar? Yeah, I guess I could make some dude that jumps at you. Yeah, that sounds good. And I'm gonna make him like 5 times bigger than everything else, and more or less always guaranteed to fucking maim you real bad or kill you. They're like, Steve, can you fucking... Whoa, where the fuck did you come from? Don't interrupt my fucking nonsense rambling. That's rude. Even for you. I bet there's the same... Oh, can I do it? No, I can't. Not. That was stupid. Man, why are you giving me some smart fucking trouble now? Thank you. No, I want that. Thank you. Oof, that's tight. So beside that fucking huge room with all those fucking toys and shit, you go back into the hallway in the church basement. You follow that. It's a pretty fucking long hallway. It has a lot more rooms. It has like one room is like staff, I think. But at the end of it is another huge room, and I mean huge in the literal sense of a kid. So it's like a living room size. I don't know. How do you even describe how big a room is? That's fucking impossible. Do you tell it in like beds? How many beds Oh my god, am I dead? No, I live. How would you even describe a room? I could describe like in meters, but I don't have a really good sense. Like maybe 20, like my apartment is this big, so I would guess that it was like 20 square meters. I think I hear the phrase square feet more often than square meters, so, but yeah, 20 square meters, I would assume, somewhere around that size. Oh, fuck, can I just get up there instead, because I think that is safer. Can I just jump up here? Fuck you. Nope, that was not what I wanted to use. And it was just filled with fucking pillows and shit. I don't know the correct word for it, but pillows wouldn't really be the right word, because this is like pillow blocks. I think there's something everyone had in the world. Some, like, there's people in the US and people in like Spain or Africa and China and Antarctica. I bet they had them fucking... Yeah, they have them in Antarctica, but they build them out of snow. There's just blocks of pillows. Fuck. Who gives a shit? I don't have to describe that like it's fucking interesting. They had a shit ton of those, and... Yeah, you could just fucking go crazy in there. Build a fort. Throw the fucking blocks at like fucking Jonas because he's being an ass. Then... Get yelled at the teacher for throwing a block at Jonas, and you say like, yeah, but Jonas was being a fucking ass. And everyone knows Jonas was being an ass. Everyone knows it, even Jonas. Oh my god. Fucking sniped again. Those dudes on the floor are like... It's so weird actually, because they have like these floor robots that apparently roam these huge fucking floor areas. Because I was standing there rambling for a good while before he came. Huh, that's weird. So yeah. Yeah, get yelled at for throwing a block at Jonas. But Jonas deserved it, and I don't regret it. I don't think even the teachers regretted it. Do you call them teachers at the Sunday school? Because they weren't priests, they were like... just... Christian, like... dedicators. Like, they like Jesus, I guess, and they're dedicated to being there and teaching us about Jesus. I mean, and I you know, you'd listen to like some of the stories were cool, you know. I mean, I mostly like the stories that had some, like the Bible. I tried reading the Bible once, just not because I was interested in like getting like information about how the world is, but I thought it would be. I was pretty young when I did this. I did this when like, could I have been like 12? Younger? No, I was like in middle school. How old are you then? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, around 11, 12. And I picked up the Bible and thought, I'll read this shit. Everyone's talking about it. It has to be really good. I mean, so many people are like following this fucking shit. And I mean, I had been in Sunday school, so I knew what the general idea was. But when I read that shit, I'm like, man, how are you supposed to get through that fucking part safely? And the floor robots are going to come and fuck me, aren't they? Is this the boss now? No, okay, this is the level before the boss. This level sucks ass. Yeah, anyway, the Bible sucks ass to read also, talking about ass. It's written in a way that is not encouraging to actually read it. I mean, it's so... Someone should organize the Bible. I mean, throw in like a Batman or some shit like that. It would read more like action. Maybe make it a little more Game of Thrones. Like, throw in some houses, some intrigue, maybe like some better fighting scenes. No, but it's written all over the fucking place. It doesn't like... It's weird, because it's like one of the most read books in the world, and still it's a fucking uninspiring thing to read. I mean, the stories that are interesting are written in such a way that when you're trying to read them, you're like, I don't really give a fuck anymore. I mean, you were talking about like this dude doing this shit, and now you're talking about it again, but some other dude wrote it like 10 years later or some shit, and he has some other view about what happened. Like, what the fuck did happen then? But yeah, anyway, my favorite Bible story, or like I guess you wouldn't say Bible story. You could say my favorite action where you realize what a fucking asshat God can be is about Moses. Moses, man, he got the fucking short stick from God, because, you know, this like common meme. People always say like, oh, check out God in like the Old Testament. He was a real ass, but the thing he fucking did to Moses. So here's the thing, you know, Moses get all the fucking people out of Egypt, does a really good job. The plagues on the Pharaoh and the Egyptian people and all shit for keeping his people slaves. All good. They're gonna get to the promised land. All gravy. Here's the thing. When they pass the Red Sea, they get to a desert, and they have to pass the desert to make it to the promised land, the Holy Land. And the devil decides to show up, and the devil fucks with them. Because they're supposed to like take, I don't know, I mean, I guess it wasn't like a day trip, but it's supposed to take some time to go through the desert, but it isn't supposed to take that awful long. And if I remember correctly, I don't remember if it's 20, but I think, fuck. Again, I have to do this part real nice and don't get frustrated by it. Whatever I do, I can't get annoyed by this part. So yeah, so the devil shows up. He throws some fucking magic shit at them, or if he just tells them real fucking bad directions, I don't remember. But they just fucking walk around the desert for 40 years. I think it's 40 years. It's the time span I remember. Oh fuck, that was so fucking good of me. Oh man, I'm getting good at this game. Oh my god. Now if I could just kill this fucker. Come on. Come on. Come on! How? I've thrown so many fucking boomerangs at you. Jesus Christ. Man, yeah, they walk around almost as long as it took me to tell this fucking story. So about 40 fucking years they walk around. And all this time, Moses obviously getting a little like stumped by this endeavor. And I mean, I imagine the people aren't too fucking happy now. I mean, he could have brought like a 6-year-old and like, oh, where are we going, Moses? Like, we're going to the promised land, my child. They're like, oh, that sounds really good. And now that child is 46 years old. He is pretty fucking tired of walking in all this sand. And I bet he doesn't feel like Moses is the fucking best dude. He like, yeah, man, this sand and all sure is... I mean, I'm not a slave to the Egyptians anymore, but I mean, fuck. Sand for 40 years, that kind of blows, Moses, my dude. And if I remember correctly, Moses asked, like, God, dude, what, my dude, my friend, what is going on? Why aren't we getting anywhere? It's been like, I remember he asked the first time 20 years, because, I mean, Moses was a pretty dedicated fucking dude. He trusted God a fucking lot, a whole fucking lot. But I imagine after 20 years, he's like, hey, God, my dude, can you please give me a rough estimate when the fuck are we getting to the promised land? And God basically says like, Moses, my friend, my obedient friend, that has done a lot for me. You have to trust me. And it's like, yeah, I do. I trust you, God, but like, when are we getting there? He's like, oh no, you have to trust me. Don't lose faith, or I will get fucking angry. Because this is the old school God. Old school God is not like, don't lose faith, my child. I will always love you. He's more like, don't lose faith, my son, or I will get pretty cranky. I don't like when people doubt me. I don't fucking like that at all. And anyway, so when the 40 years has almost gone, Moses gets the thought they're near this fucking mountain, and he says like, you know what, I'm just gonna go up this mountain and see if I can see the promised land, the Holy Land, I'm just gonna take a look. I mean, fuck, that's fucking reasonable. Thing is, he goes up the mountain. God shows up. I guess he doesn't show up. He like lights his fucking 40-year-old desert bush on fire or some shit. And he says, yeah, Moses, that this is not cool. I told you to trust me, and obviously you don't trust me fucking jack shit at all. Moses is like, dude, I do trust you, but come on, this is not unreasonable. But God says, no, you know, I know you did all this shit for me. I know you fought like more or less a personal war against the whole fucking mighty nation. You then walked for 40 years in the fucking sand, but I don't like what you did here. It feels like a betrayal of trust. So he says to Moses that he will never see the Holy Land and he will never set foot in it neither. So what he does is he blinds Moses. He fucking blinds him. So Moses can't see the Holy Land. And that is a fucking dick move, God. Come on. He blinds the dude. Just out of fucking spite. Like, see if you can see the fucking Holy Land now, ass. Like, God. Come on. But it doesn't end there, because when they eventually... I think, like, because Moses, the Holy Land is in sight or some shit, because I think... Oh, fuck. Am I out of ammo? Yep. I have to punch these fuckers. The thing is that it doesn't even end there, because I guess what the devil wanted, which is kind of weird in a way, because the devil must have wanted for God to like fucking lose his shit on Moses, and because when Moses does this shit and God punishes him, okay, I have to actually focus here. They get to the Holy Land pretty fast after that. So I guess the devil wanted to fool God, and God fucking fell for it, I guess. Because I guess you can say the moral story is like, no, Moses fell to the devil. I mean, like, dude, no. I would argue that God fucking fell to the devil. Like, no one was fucking forcing God to blind the dude. Oh, no. No, please. I don't want to die here. Okay, I have all this ammo. That means I can shoot this safely. Nope. And I can get hearts. No, that's bad. Should have taken that heart, actually. I do want them hearts. Man, you have some HP, my dude. I mean, like I said, God didn't have to do that shit. He didn't have to, like, blind the dude. So, yeah, 1-0 devil, I would say. So the kicker is, when they go to the Holy Land, Moses dies just before they even get to the Holy Land. So he doesn't even get to set his fucking foot on the land that he fucking fought all his life to bring these people to. He can't even set foot on the shit because he's such a fucking asshole in God's eyes. And that is just fucking raw. That is some raw shit, my dude God. That is fucking unreasonable. And now, if someone, by my doubt, are watching this that has like doctor's degree in like theoretical religious studies or some shit, and say, yeah, David, that is fucking some whack stories told right now. That I don't know where you got that from, but that is not close to what happened anywhere in any text. I am sorry, but that is what I remember. And even if it's not true, I like the story. But yeah. So yeah, now about Sunday school, it was fun, but I mean, it didn't give me anything. I think a lot of kids in my town. I come from this like small shitty village in the north of Sweden. It's just like fucking literally out of nowhere. It's like 2,000 people living there. We were Sweden's fattest town or village, or whatever you say. 2012, I think it was. And that is amazing. I always found that like real fascinating, because we're with a kind of small community, like 2,000 people living in the main village, and then like the municipal or whatever the fuck you call it has like 20,000 people spread around all about the fucking woods, even further down the woods. And somehow we managed to become like this supreme overlords of fat. And it makes sense actually, like in the main village, 2,000 people. 2,000 people? 2,000 people. And, oh my god, why? Oh no, do I have to blow my fucking cash on this dude again now? Just because I got it in my head to like walk back. Yeah, I want that heart so bad. Yeah, I want that heart even bad enough. Man, this dude has, I just need that. Oh fuck, how dumb. That is just crazy. I see one heart and I know it's gonna drop a fucking... Okay, this never stop. I think it's easier to just jump over these dudes because they have a lot of HP, so... Oh, fuck. Okay, so I did this last time also. And it looks easier, but they shoot really fast. They have like no telegraphing almost that they're gonna shoot. And because they do it so fast, you can like, I guess you could count. Oh no, they shoot not at really the same interval. It's really hard to predict when they're gonna shoot. How many lives do I have? 1. I'm gonna try to get a feel for this and then try to kill them with my weapons instead of burning them all in the first try. Let's see. Am I gonna get hit here? No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, do they shoot at a time or do they shoot when... Okay, do they shoot when they detect me? When I like get in the shooting range? Do they? Oh, maybe they do. Yeah, they keep firing. That is interesting. So I think the best part is like attacking there, falling to there. Can I? Oh, this is good actually. But they shoot through. This is good actually. Okay, so I think what I want to do is like stay here. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try this next time. It's a little, because I have some memory about always trying to like, if I'm coming wrong, I have to find a way to get up there again. I don't have unlimited with batarangs actually. No, I'm just gonna try to hammer it from there for now. I'm not gonna try to shoot it from down here, I'm just gonna shoot it from up here. Oh fuck that, it's just a mistake. Focus. Oh, no. Oh, bad, real bad. Always thing again with this game, you can't take one hit. One hit is the same as fucking 20,000 hits. Man, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna take this boss, am I? It looks so fucking easy. Why is it not easy? Just go up here and... Like, I just have not get hit. Oof. When doing the transition, it's nothing more than that. Wow, that was an asshole shot, my dude. My block dude. No, I just... How? What the fuck happened? How the fuck did I not grab onto that wall? Asshole. Oh, so close. I think I was so close. Oh, I have to do this shit all over again. Oh, it's so long. It's such a fucking way over there. Oh, farming these dudes are the fucking boringest, most boring shit. Just fucking drop 10 of them in a row or some shit. Come on. Hearts and ammo, please. Hearts and ammo. I don't give a fuck. You see those blocks that says B? Those are just fucking points. Like anyone ever give a fuck about points in these games. Oh, oof, that was fucking Buffalo Bill turning around. He's shooting on point blank. So I have all the ammo. Now I just need hearts. This is the thing. I could just sit there and shoot 3 and then take them, but that is so boring. I actually have to do this, I think. Just run back and forth so I don't go crazy. Nope. And down here is chill. I don't need to use my weapon here. I'm gonna get some quick fresh air actually. Be right back. Alright, let's fucking keep going. And this fucking part. This part is the pits. Yeah, this is exactly what happened last night. I get to this part, and if I get frustrated enough with this part, I lose my shit. I keep doing the same silly fucking mistakes, like jumping into that robot instead of just killing it with boomerangs, or I forget to turn off the boomerangs, like I actually do now. What? Oh man, I never get tired of the boomerang's inconsistent damage. I really never do. Jesus Christ. So yeah, like I said, I fucking... Oh, and we take like 5 million damage, because you can't just take 1 damage from falling. It's always 2 or 3 or 5 fucking... Oh my god. What is it about this part that just makes me lose my temper? I lose my shit so bad. I think I'm suspecting this is a part I did a shit ton of tries on when I was a kid. So there is some kind of like anger, some residual anger playing this that is like fucking grained into my skull or something. I just get so frustrated. It's not that it's hard. It's just it's like a feeling in the back of my head that makes me almost angry at this very part. It's really weird, actually. So yeah, anyway, school, what was I saying? I was talking about church. Yeah, like I said, like I have a small community, small village I came from, and I went to Sunday school, like I said, but that church thing is something that continued like all through the school years, like, because we had a lot of churches. We had like the, I have no fucking idea what you call that in English. Jumping part is the fucking worst. Yeah, we have like this off. I bet there's like a good word for them in English, but it's not Christianity per se. It's a little different. I don't remember what the difference is, even though I went to some weird school shit there also. Why did I go to that though? I remember, like I said, I went to Sunday school for the sandwiches, and yeah, of course my mates hang out there too. Why did I go to that fucking thing? Because I wasn't that old either, but it wasn't like mandatory. And I didn't have a lot of friends going to that. Because that meeting was a lot different, because we weren't like that small. So it wasn't like, we still, you know, we hung out and we like did like arts and crafts there or some shit. We like, yeah, I remember making like arts and craft poster, you know, with like cut out pictures and shit. And fuck, why is this so hard? It's not, it's just every part, because there's some parts in this game that are like, one part is like really fucking hard. This is just a lot of parts in this part are in themselves not that hard, but combined and with the fact that one mistake can lead you to like falling to the very beginning makes this so annoying. Anyway, I can't remember if I had like, I can't remember having any particular friend in this other school, like church school thing. But if I'm being honest, when I'm thinking about it now, oh, fuck yeah. No, I just said fuck yeah. So yeah, oh my god, I'm back here. Like, or at least I have good amount of weapons. I don't have to farm this fucking shit anyway. But I have to take damage from it for some reason. But the problem is how many lives do I have? I have one. I should just die and have full continuous. But oh yeah, wow. If you don't have to farm that shit up there, it's not far at all together actually. That's good at least. But yeah, I'm thinking I have to like search my memory a little more, but I have a suspicion that it might have been, because I think I must have been like 12, 13, yeah, 12 or 13, no 12, around 12 it has to be, when I went to this other church thing, and I'm pretty sure when I think about it now that the reason I went was because there was a girl I liked there. Can it really be that? Did I sell my soul to God because there was some girl I was interested in? Can I be? Yeah, I think it was. I don't remember her name though. But yeah, what was her name? No, I don't remember. But I do remember there being a girl. I don't remember though if I ever got any any success with my going to church. No, I don't think so. I don't. Wow, that's weird. No, this is a bad story because I have to figure out exactly, because I have some like memories stirring, but I can't pinpoint exactly what it was. It's weird. Yeah, but church, I mean, like I said earlier, I don't have a hard time understanding why people become religious. I mean, sometimes we have like on my way to school we have like this huge church, and you can go. It's a really beautiful old church, and you can go in there and you sit and like listen to like some music, or just most often it's empty. It's not like it's empty, no people, but it's not a sermon going on. It's just like people walking around or sitting down, and you're sitting there in that huge church. I mean, you can really feel that churches are amazing that way. They are built to inspire awe. They are like designed for the purpose of inciting that awe in the face of God or some shit, and it does something with you, you know? Even if you don't believe in God, just the awe of the church is pretty cool, actually. So I can go there sometimes when I feel like I have a lot of shit fucking thoughts, like after like I went there after a test. I remember we had it at school. I went there after a test that was real fucking, oh my god, it was a fucking pain in the ass. And of course I was so fucking tired and I didn't know how it went, and I just didn't want to fucking do it again. So, and I didn't know if I made it or not. And I just went there and I sat there for like 30 hours. Yeah, no, it wasn't that hard. 30 minutes. And after that, I felt pretty calm, you know? Even just thinking about all these like things we've done and history and bad and good. I think that's the point, you know? You feel pretty small. You feel... Okay, let's see. And I have one. So I'm gonna try to kill this fucking dude instantly. Should I try to just fucking hammer a block? I don't know if that's a good idea. I should just... No, fuck. I hate doing that mistake. I just don't want to get hit when I'm up here. Like when I'm transitioning here, this is when I'm afraid I will get hit. Otherwise, I'd be cool, just boom boom. But it's getting hit when going up here that is the scary part. But if I don't get hit up here, I should have a lot of life to be able to do that. And I have a lot of boomerangs. It should be cool. I should be able to do this. Oh, unless they do fucking shit like that. What the fuck? What's that? Okay, do they change... Like, do they accelerate the pattern or something? What is going on? It's so fucking weird how they behave. It's no clear thing. It's just sometimes they fucking shoot double out of fucking nowhere. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh. Yeah, I have to remember to tell another story. I was, I have a lot of weird dealings with the church, I guess, for some reason. When I was in, what is it, 6th grade, I was accused of trying to, I was accused of having tried to sacrifice one of my classmates in church. And that is not even a joke. My oh, that story is so fucking crazy. Yeah, and I was accused by my teacher for having tried, or might have tried, they suspected me of having tried sacrificing one of my classmates in church. And it came about that we had like, okay, I have to focus a little now. We had the school, we were reciting, how do you say this? Like, we were going to end 6th grade, and when we're doing that, we go to church and we have like, oh my god, am I going to die? Yep, I am. I'm going to die. I just keep taking this because they are so inconsistent. How the fuck do I do this? Like, if they shoot me right when they come up, I fucking take damage. Can I do this any other way? Can I find some other place to stand? I can't stand there. And I can't stand up there. Is there some other way I can figure out, like some weird tactic for this boss? Oh my god, and if I get hit once, I will get hit twice. And what is up with that double shot? What is up with that? Why does it even do that? I don't get it. I really don't. What makes it shoot twice? It's because I am in shooting range that it fucks up? Okay, I will have to continue the church sacrificial story after I figure this shit out. What is going on? How do I beat this boss? I have some memory of doing something with this gap. Oh, no. But I can't exactly remember what it was. I think it may be this, because even if I do get hit, I think I will make more damage on them. Oh, that is ass. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's the fucking... Yeah, okay, if I am in shooting range, they will just keep attacking. Fuck me. Game over, right? Yeah, alright. Now I have to farm fucking ammo again. That boss is strangely hard. It doesn't look hard at all, but it is for some weird reason. Oh, where's my boomerangs? Man, I really wish in some way that the hitbox like this shit's done. No, don't die. Don't die now. I wish the visibility frame was a little longer, or that you didn't have such a huge fucking kickback when you get hit, because the combination of those are mind-wrecking. So yeah, sacrificial at school. So we were reciting for this school, singing, whatever the fuck you call it. And I had this one dude in my class. He was actually a friend of mine, or yeah, what do you say? He was with the group I hung out with. He wasn't really super part of it, but he was one of the dudes. And I was really tired of doing this singing shit. You know, we had been in church for like 2 hours singing the same fucking boring songs all over again and again. And I was like, yeah, this is fine. Nobody coming here will give a shit anyway. They just want to like see their kids like finish 6th grade. Who cares? And I mean, it sounded fine. We were kids. It wasn't like there was the fucking... it wasn't like it was a like opera play or some shit. It was just kids singing. And my friend, I said, the dude I hang out with, he just kept fucking up. And in a way, I don't actually blame him for this, because he just kept forgetting the lines. He kept singing real fucking weirdly out of tune. And my teacher, who was a fat, very Christian old, I would like to say lady, but a fat old Christian hag is actually more accurate, because she really was a, damn, she was a cranky bitch in many ways. No offense to her, but offense to her. I mean, she wasn't a bad person, but she was so fucking stuck up. It was amazing sometimes. And really like even then she was so stuck in like this old view of how children were supposed to be. Like that makes sound, you may take that as like, yeah, I was a troubled child that like had all these fucking dumb ideas and what really like always in the way of teaching. But I was a pretty decent kid actually. I behaved very well. I had good grades and all that shit. Maybe I talked a little too much and always having, I had a little too many ideas of like dumb shit to do. Anyway, she insisted that we stay and continue practicing that session until this dude got the like lyrics right, or like learn to fucking sing in tune. I mean, that's a fucking lot to ask. And it wasn't even to punish him. It wasn't to like, yeah, we're gonna stay until he can sing decently. It was just like, no, this has to be really good when we're gonna sing at the graduation from 6th grade or some shit. And yeah, so we just stay there for like, I don't know how long we were there, maybe like 2 hours or some shit. And we had a break, and no, actually before the break, he kept singing wrong, and I actually got really annoyed with him, because he knew I was like fucking losing my mind having to like stay there and do the same thing all over again. And not only me, our friends. So I think he, if I remember correctly, fucked up in purpose just to like make a point. And I got so annoyed, so I said pretty loudly, I said like, dude, if you keep fucking messing that shit up again, I'm going to fucking sacrifice you or some shit. And it wasn't like said in any way like it wasn't said in, how do I explain this correctly? It wasn't said in a way that enticed, I can't even say this. It was just like, it was normal lingo in a way, you could say. That is hard to explain, but I'm going to sacrifice you wasn't like, you could say that, I guess, to each other. I think we could say, I don't know if I had any reason for it. Anyway, I said like, I should just fucking sing it right so you can get the fuck out of here, or I'm gonna sacrifice you, dumb fuck. And it was said in all kindness, actually. Anyway, at the break we had, he's sitting on like this altar ring or whatever the fuck you call it. He was sitting on that, and I was gonna mess with him, and I'm gonna like just take, you know, like I was gonna take, I grabbed his shoulder and was gonna like, whoa, like push him a little back, or like dip him down at the altar and then bring him back up. And I do it like a little while, I dip him a little backwards, and he lets out this crazy scream. He like fucking loses. He's like, ah! And this is a church, mind you, so the like acoustic is fucking massive. So suddenly like the whole church is filled with like his scream, and I'm standing there with him. I'm standing there with him lowered at the fucking altar, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And everyone is fucking just turning around and looking at me. And what has happened is, when he was sitting there like at the ring thing, I guess, I don't know how to explain it actually. It's like a I'm sure there's a word for it, but I can't fucking remember what it's called in English. But he sat on his fucking thumbs in some weird ass way. He was sitting on his hands, I guess you could say. And when I tipped him backwards, somehow he fucking, I don't even know how that is possible, but he like twisted his fucking thumbs in like this, oh my god. He twisted his thumbs in this really, no, god damn it, god fucking damn it, come on! Is this my punishment for trying to like sacrifice a dude when I was in school? I'm sorry, God. Really, like, give me a fucking break. Yeah, it twisted. He. Fuck. I'm so angry. So angry at this part. So yeah, he twists his thumbs, both of them. And it's not like he only like it hurt. Like I remember they were like fucking. They swole up to like fucking balloons in like for like 3-4 days. I studied medicine for like 3 years, and I still don't even get how the fuck you can do that. I mean, I know how the thumbs work. I know the fucking ligaments and all the bones and shit. How the fuck do you fucking twist your thumbs, both of them? Why does those blocks have to be fucking wheels or like conveyor belts? That is just fucking mean. They didn't have to be that. That is bad. Whoever built this place was a real fucking asshole. Fuck. If someone watching, if someone by any fucking strange way is watching this, I'm really sorry for like fucking just mauling on about this fucking story never getting fucking anywhere. Because I'm trying real hard to get to the point of the story, but I'm also losing my fucking mind from what I'm doing, and that delays the story indefinitely. And I'm way too annoyed to actually stop and tell the story, and I will get too angry at this if I just play. Okay, here's a good. This is the church sacrificial story bench for now. This is where I will tell the story to the void. So he twists both fucking thumb, lets out this fucking scream. Everybody's watching me. I'm holding him at the fucking altar, and this is probably an after image, but I want to remember hearing someone say like, "Oh, David, he said he was gonna sacrifice him or some shit." That's what I remember. Anyway, next thing you know, I don't remember what happened exactly after that, but next thing I know, like some day after that, my mother gets called to the school, and me, her, the teacher in question, the old hag, and the principal of the school sit down, and I have to hear them say, like, I don't remember if it was principal of the hag. I think, no, it was the hag, the teacher. She said, and oh, it's so crazy. It's like, yeah, the thing is, you can't sacrifice people in church. Can't do that. Like, can't sacrifice people in church. And I remember just looking at just the principal and her in fucking disbelief. I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, is this real? Is this the real? Is this how the world works? I'm a fucking child. I know at that moment I am aware. I'm like, I'm a fucking child. These are two adults. One, the hag, is 5,000 years old. The principal is also an old dude. And they, with all that age and experience, they still believe that I might have been trying to sacrifice this other dude in church, preparing for the school singing shit. And I just can't fucking believe it. And she's telling me like, she's talking to me like I'm a child, because I am a child, but the things she's saying is insane. You shouldn't and you can't sacrifice people in school. And I look over to my mom and I'm so bewildered. I'm like, man, is this real life? She's gonna look at me also and say like, oh David, you really can't do that shit. But the look on my mother's face, I remember, she looks as fucking confused as I do. She is just looking at them like, what in fucking God's name are you saying? Are you actually suggesting that you believe that my child actually tried to sacrifice this dude he hangs out with from time to time in church? And I mean, I had explained what happened. I like, of course, I told them like before we had this meeting. I told them like, no, of course not. Like, because I knew how it looked, of course. But I told them like, no, I was sitting there. I was just gonna joke with him and push him down a little. Something went really fucking weird with his thumbs. But I guess they didn't believe it. Did they really fucking believe I tried to sacrifice him? That is crazy. Even to this day, I haven't thought about like, did they really believe I was going to sacrifice him? Because I am still so then and now I'm like, oh wow, that's crazy. But I haven't even thought about it in the way like, did they really fucking believe it? Because I've always thought like, yeah, maybe they had to do it like because it's like to look good, or in case like make a point because someone got hurt in church or whatever. But did they really believe I was about, like, if no one had stopped me, I would have like stuck my hand into his chest like Raiders of the Lost Ark style, shouted Kalima, and just went to town on this dude's fucking heart? Was that something they thought, okay, I'm going to farm because I want to like really get out there. Go, please. Wow, you are a hard boy. That's a sturdy boy. No, so let's go. But surely they can't, right? Because this was like I said, this was like almost 20 years ago. I mean, it's not like, I don't know what time has, but I mean, nowadays weirder shit happens in the world nowadays, I think. But did they believe at that time that I'm just rambling about it now, but I don't know how to explain how confusing of a thought that is. Can adult people really be that stupid? Yeah, I mean, of course they can. Adults are. Yeah, that's like one thing, like, man, this stream, has this turned into, like, I wanted to make a fun fucking silly stream of me playing some fucking old shitty games, just messing around, talking with people, having some dumbass conversation about random shit. But when I'm all by myself talking, I turn into like this weird existential shit instead. I don't know what that means. Whatever, let's go with fucking flow. Let's go down this path. When I was a kid, I thought that, yeah, when you're an adult, of course, it's gonna make sense, you know? Adults are adults. They know what they're doing. Like, how the fucking else does the world fucking work if the adults don't know what the fuck they're doing? And like that includes everyone. That includes parents. That includes my parent. That includes my friend's parents. Like, every parent, in a way. That includes politicians. It includes like politicians in like that run the like small towns, that run the cities, that run like the fucking like country, that run the world. Like, every kind of person in power, you know, especially people like decide things and laws and whatever. I don't fucking know everything. Adults in general. You have this view that they know what the fuck they're doing. They're good adults. They got shit down, you know? And when you become an adult yourself, you will reach a point when you realize no one has any fucking idea what is going on. And people are not that fucking smart. They are still fucking just dumb, lost monkeys that we always were. As a collective, always. That is me included, mind you, very clearly. I am not insinuating that the world is full of like dumb people. I'm not. I am by far one of the dumber people, I can guarantee it. But isn't it weird that the people you imagine would not be like that? Like, people who run all the shit are not, but they are real dumb. They're dumbasses in every way. And I mean that in every way. I'm not gonna go into like political application, because that is that is a path reaction. Not. I'm just gonna try. I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna wail on this motherfucker. That is not gonna work, right? Is it? Nope. That is absolutely not gonna work. But I'm gonna focus on one of them, and I'm gonna wail on that motherfucker. You are the one. Fuck. Can I get one down? Is that... How much HP do they have? there has to be another... There has to be something else I can do. I have to find some other way of doing this. Because this just fucking won't hold. Can I stand here safely? Yeah, I can, but that will not fucking work. There has to be something I can do, and I refuse to watch a fucking video. Okay, crouching down over there actually might be a good idea. Yeah, because then I won't get hit even if it shoots a little top bullet. That is actually good. And I wish I just had more boomerangs now. That is a lot of hits. That is a shit ton of hits. I still have pretty many boomerangs. This is a good pace we're at. I shouldn't have said that because I get hit instantly. Please, boomerangs, be enough. Don't run out of boomerangs, for the love of God. Just don't run out of boomerangs. Just... Oh, wow. Wowzer, Bowser. I don't remember this. Oh, wow. That's good. I did it. I fucking destroyed. Yes. Here we go. Man, the cutscenes are so fucking good looking in this game. They're really simple, but they're really atmospheric. And here we go. This is, I'm pretty sure, the last level, and it's long as fuck. And more than anything, it is hard as fuck. I have to check if this actually is the last level. I'm pretty sure it is, but I'm gonna double check. Let's see. It should be the last level, actually. That is the... Yep, here we are, the cathedral. This is what it says in the manual. Stage 5, Cathedral. The secret transmitter leads Batman to his greatest challenge, the Cathedral. After climbing the dark, narrow staircase to the bell tower, Batman is attacked by the Joker's trusted bodyguard, Firebug, the boss of Stage 5. After eliminating Firebug, he is greeted by none other than the Joker, where he has his final battle. The thing is, I didn't have this fucking manual when I was a kid, so I couldn't read this shit. I didn't ever know that Firebug was the fucking pre-boss to the last boss, because I couldn't fucking beat Firebug. I've gotten to this level, I've gotten to Firebug like a few times, but fuck, you mean, like I've gotten here in like, it's taking me 2 hours to get here. And as a kid, I mean, you could play a game, but I was worse then in a way, because I got frustrated way easier than I do now. And I get pretty frustrated by this game now also. But then getting here, like, it's taking 2 hours to get here. This level, I will not fucking manage this level in like 1 hour. This level will eat my soul out. It will tear down my soul and shit all over it, and the joke will come in and do some fucking bad joke. So I didn't get to fight Firebug that many times actually, because it was very few sessions I actually got to him. Because even if I got here, this level just fucking wrecked my soul. Because this level is a... I don't remember exactly how this level is, but I remember this level is a fucking jump in difficulty. It is a goddamn jump. So yeah, so I've never beaten Firebug. I've gotten to him a few times, but I've never beaten him. Never, never, ever. Because he's a hard motherfucker. His pattern is really fucking... It's ass. Okay, so this level is also a little annoying, that it's sometimes really hard to know what is level and what is not level. I'm not gonna beat this tonight. No way, I'm gonna play a little more, but then I'm I'm gonna call it a night. I have some other shit I have to do. I have a shit ton in school right now, sadly. It's kind of stressful, actually. We have to... Tomorrow I'm going to do some consultant work at a business. And it's a really confusing consultant work to boost. Like, we don't really know what we're gonna do. Wow, that's a fun conversation. Hey guys, tomorrow I'm going to some consultant work. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do at that consultant work, but now you know it too. Now you also know that I don't know what kind of work I'm doing tomorrow. Aren't you glad? So yeah. Fuck, come on. Flamethrowers are really fucking... I was gonna say fucking... weak. The flamethrower dudes are not that scary in this game, actually. And I get hit them, but yeah, they're not... they're an easy enemy. They're often placed in like weird positions. But even then, like so many other shits are... Like the floor robots here are way worse when they're in the bad spot. What? Oh, fuck, come on, I can't see... I can't see that fucking cog is there. Like this, they're in weird positions, but other than that, yeah, that's just sloppy of me. Like this dude, he has no point. He's just in the way. We have to do it like this. Make sure we are... I know I was gonna take damage here, but I have to make sure I get on the right side. So if I take a hit and fly backwards, I don't fly back down. I'm probably gonna take some damage here. Yeah. Fuck, I'm not gonna take... Oh. Wait, so those are yellow ones. Because I don't think normal ones would have killed me there. I think it's because it's the yellow drop robot. So yeah, that's why I have some shit to do, and I should probably prepare a little for it. Also, because I have to do that shit, I'm a little tired now. And I'm not tired, like I could keep playing for 2 hours more. Problem is I realize, like, if I'm not really like having a lot of energy, the streams turns really like and I mean, why? Like I don't have to do that shit. It's like if I had a lot of viewers, I could like get some energy from that and like keep flowing through and like maybe like have fun with that. But I'm still getting into shit. I'm doing this to like get comfortable. There's no reason for me to push myself really in any way, and I'm glad I made some progress today and got here. So I'm just gonna keep going a little while longer. No, those are the same. No, these explode way larger. I'm not even sure I can do... Fuck, I just had to try it, right? I'm not even sure I can farm those. Come on, that cog! Are you guys back already? Okay, I have to have a boomerang. Boomerang or punch, actually. Punch. Oh, that cog is a fucking asshole. Yeah. So, yeah, fuck, I don't know what I was saying. Anyway, yeah, I found this safely, no problem. I haven't watched this stream yet, because I'm streaming it, obviously. But I can tell from my feeling right now, this stream is a hell of a lot better than the one yesterday. I feel my English is pretty good. My English is holding together. It's not... it's still like, wow. It's still not... It's not good. It's way stiff. Yeah, okay, there is something. When I start talking about it, like my dialect, it fucks it up. Like I told you I had something with my voice. Apparently it affects not only like the timbre of my voice, it affects the way I talk, and with that also my dialect. Apparently, I noticed now. Because as soon as I said that the English was better now than yesterday, it felt like it starts like stockpiling in my throat when the words are supposed to come out. You know, I get so conscious about it that the things I say, I start trying to modulate them a little. And when I try to modulate them, I guess my like Swedish sentence structure gets applied in a weird way or some shit. I don't fucking know. But yeah, what I was going to say that this stream feels... Fuck, now I get so annoyed when I say something wrong. The stream overall feels so much better than the one yesterday. I feel relaxed, but it also feels like I'm... the voice feels good. The accents feels good. The subjects... we can talk about the fucking subjects, but yeah, I had some good parts. I mean, talking about God, talking about sacrificial church boys, me. But yeah, there's still, you know, and I don't fucking mind it. Like, I'm trying to fucking get into some fucking pace and feel comfortable here. Some anecdotes are just fucking out of nowhere, just to have something to talk about. Some are just like getting into the fucking pace of it. Give me fucking break, dude. Chill. Fuck you, actually. Man, I'm a funny guy. You're a funny guy, sailor. That's when I'm gonna kill you first. But yeah, it feels good. I really have to work on being more. I think there's one thing I have to be more consistent with. I have to give myself some room again. I'm giving myself a lot of room here. I have to give myself some room for. Okay, fuck the ammo. For I have to be better at finishing the stories. Like if I have something I'm talking about, I have to be more consistent in telling it. I can't like go all over the place, get distracted by a thought, get distracted by the game, and then it has taken me 20 minutes to tell like a short story, and you know everything about my teacher's childhood when I was gonna tell a story about some other shit. That is something we're gonna work on. But I'm always, mind you, I am always gonna be rambling. I'm gonna be talking, I'm gonna get some ideas to talk about some other shit. I'm gonna have like a weird thought that I feel like voicing. So yeah, that thing is going to get better, but it's... What the fuck? Can I just fucking get up there and get my heart that I didn't need until you hurt me, bitch? So yeah, it's gonna stay. So interesting thing today, recording stream. Okay, I died 5 times at least, I didn't went down. I had a new feeling today. A brand new feeling. Oh fuck. What is this? Or can't I? Is that gonna hurt me? Yep. Can I walk through here? Oh yeah, I can actually. Oh, fuck, that is hard. That is an asshole of a jump. Wow, that is hard to make. That is tight. I had to fall down from the right block, go down there, and then jump to this part. That is tight. I mean, I made it in like 1 and 2 jumps, but that is always gonna take HP. I think that is hard. So the new feeling, like streaming to yourself and having no viewers, is... Oh, fuck. Here you have to be patient as fuck. So... Oh wow, that is tight. So what happens there is, if I jump onto that block and I jump there too early or I'm too high and want to jump to the other wall to fall down and make a small jump, that robot arm has a huge fucking hitbox. And that, I mean offensive hitbox, not defensively hitbox. And apparently it's really hard to make a small jump without getting hit by the arm. That sucks actually. So yeah, like I said fucking 5 minutes ago, keep to the fucking point. Okay, come on, you can do this, focus. Actually, I'm gonna stop playing for now. I'm gonna finish the thing I want to say here, and then I'm done for the evening. So yeah, I'm streaming to myself, having no viewers. That is one thing that is special. Today I had the interesting experience of, I saw people joining the stream. Some dude jumped in, or girl, I guess. Dudes or girls. I'm just gonna say people dudes. Some dude. You can call a girl a dude, right? Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna call everyone who comes to my stream a fucking dude. So some fucking dude dropped in and I see there's a viewer, and they're there for like 30 seconds, less maybe, and then it goes back like that, they left. And that feeling is actually something. That feeling is something. I have so many things that happening when I experience when I'm streaming so far that I just can't call them anything else than something, because that is something. Like, okay, it's not that no one is watching this, then you can always say like, oh, no one sees this, you know, this is decent stream, no one no one has just happened to like bumble in here and see the greatness and how fun we are having here, talking about fucking worthless shit, sucking ass at Batman. But when you see someone dropping in and staying for such a short time, and then you just fucking, nah, fuck it, this sucks ass, they're out. That is actually pretty funny. It's not, I'm not taking, like, of course I get it, like, the stream is not really good right now. I'm not talking about anything interesting. There's no one here in the chat talking. It's a very stale stream in many ways, in its current state. And but still, I mean, it would of course feel better if you saw someone drop by and like they stay and they like keep watching. I'm looking forward to, hopefully, touch to wood, I'm hoping that will happen someday soon. That would be really nice. It doesn't have to be like people like subscribing or following or staying super like chatting. Even they don't even have to chat, I guess. I mean, but just seeing that someone went into my stream, they saw it and they listened to it, and it's like, yeah, I can stay here and listen or watch this. I'm guessing that's like months away. And I'm not trying to be self-critical. I just really mean that. Because even if someone stays and watches the gameplay, I mean, what I'm talking about and like the rambling right now, it's still like a lot of just self-reflection about the stream at this point, and it's not the fucking best thing to listen to. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on finding some way of implementing more interesting things to talk about when I'm alone, because I think when I have some people here and like playing different games, and if I get like some kind of small community going and we can get a feeling here, I think for me finding shit to talk about, I just need like a small push in some thought, and I'm fucking off in 1,000 thoughts regarding that subject or deriving from that subject. But until then, I have to find some kind of way to have some interesting subjects to talk about that are fun to talk about but are not artificial. I just don't want to like, I don't want to like say, oh, here is welcome to the stream. Today's list of interesting and fun thing to talk about is A, B, C. Man, what the fuck, that's not fun, but maybe I'll just have to do that, like have a start. It's not stupid, like that's the strength of having a shitty stream I just started. I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's not like I'm gonna lose people. I'm not gonna lose fucking viewers. As long as people don't start fucking following me and unfollowing me. That would actually be even more funny, because I don't think people unfollow that often. I mean, that's like more, if you follow like a very small amount of streams, I guess, and you want to like see the people you follow who is online, I guess you could do that, but generally I don't think people give too much fuck about that shit. So yeah, this has been fun. I think we're making some progress once more, and I will probably stream tomorrow also, so I'll be back. I'm saying to myself, so I know. Man, yeah, whatever happens, these fucking recordings will be a blast to watch in like 30 years. Man, it will be weird. They're weird watching like now, 5 minutes later. Yeah. Let's cut it there. Good night.